Hey everybody, welcome back to Tales by Daggerlight. We are here recording session 11 for y'all. I am your GM, Kurt Wild, and we are glad you are joining us, listening to us from wherever you are, putting us through your ear holes. We are excited to start this, but before we get into tonight's episode, let's hear a little word from our sponsor, Luck Factory Games.
Hey!
This episode of Tales by Daggerlight is powered by our friends at Luck Factory Games, the board game cafe where adventures come alive. Right here in Concord, North Carolina, Luck Factory isn't just a place to grab dice. It's where we first rolled into Daggerheart. We found our party and kicked off the story you're hearing now. The shelves are stacked with games. The tables are set for quests, and the community is ready to welcome you with open arms. And maybe some snacks. Check out luckfactorygames.com and start your own campaign today.
In every city, every kingdom, there's a story that never sees the light. The one that falls through the cracks, bleeds through the floorboards, and smiles when the sun finally goes down. Where heroic promises, broken oaths, bad decisions, and desperate prayers all sit at the same table. 6 heroes emerge out of the edge of the shadows. Kieran.
No matter what, there will be consequences.
Zeph.
That asshole didn't die.
Pinakua.
You said we were talking, but you're not saying it.
Seraphina.
Look, I have the voice of an angel. We all know.
Severian.
It's not a murder. A piece of fruit.
And Basagar.
We need to get to the castle.
Together, they walk the line between mercy and ruin, rolling bones against hope and fear in a world that wants them obedient, or worse, dead. So lace your boots, check your blades, and hold your breath. Meet us at the blade's edge. Once this story starts, it doesn't let you go. This is Tales by Daggerlight.
After escaping Ghorelitch Castle through the hidden tunnels beneath the mesa, you took shelter in one of Kieran's safe houses in Ashward with King Elric, Prince Rydian, Prince Wilhelm, and Princess Silwyn Virel. For the first time in what felt like forever, you had a moment to breathe. Kieran returned with supplies, weapons, armor, and artifacts that acted like homing compasses to prepare you for whatever came next, while the rest of you tried to recover from the chaos of the castle attack. But the rest did not bring peace. Seraphina dreamed once again of silver trees, violet twilight, music in the air, and a faceless dance partner she somehow knew but could not see his face. Zeph spoke with Alindra, and you learned that your path now stretches far beyond Virelia. The heart of the Lumora is missing, and the shards tied to the Lumora might be the key to restoring what has been broken. When morning came, King Elric woke with more strength and clarity that he has shown in years. Zeph tried to help him with Alindra's power, but when he revealed himself as Linessa's son, the king's mind began to unravel. Rydian pulled Zeph aside and sternly warned him not to press the king too hard, even as Zeph made it clear that he may not get another chance to ask questions that have haunted him his entire life. Then the morning bells never rang. In Virelia, that silence meant something was very, very wrong. Basagar reached through the amulet when he touched the king and found only pain, red light, vengeance, and that terrible word that keeps clawing its way back into your lives: defunct. Whatever sickness has taken root in the city may not just be around the king, it may be inside him. Before you could decide what to do next, Valina, a colleague of Kieran's and a friend of Seraphina, arrived with a message from Lady Sylvain. The Ghosts of Ghorelitch had captured someone tied to the attack on the castle, and you followed her to their headquarters to question them. The prisoner claimed to be part of the Abrogate, a faction that most believed to be a myth, but under pressure from Alindra's power, Severian's curse, and calculated threats, he finally broke. He revealed that the Abrogate had handlers, and they were part of something larger, and then gave the name that made Seraphina's blood run cold: Jareth Voss. That name dragged Seraphina's past into the room with the ferocity of a raging badger. Jareth Voss, the man who kept her trapped in Port Caremore, was no longer just a shadow behind her. He was connected to the violence now unfolding in Virelia. But before you could pull more answers from the prisoner, he chose death over capture. He bit down hard on a hidden arcane bomb within his mouth, filling the room with blood, smoke, and fire. And just as the dust settled, another glass bauble rolled down the hall, smoke spilling across the floor, while something began moving towards you from the other side. And that is where we return. In the headquarters of the Ghosts of Ghorelitch, the Abrogate's name finally spoken, Jareth Voth's shadow lurking behind the scenes, the king's infection waning, and the bells silent, and something moving towards you fast through the smoke. That is where we're going to pick up this session. As you can see, you can't because you're listening to this, but our players can see there is a map. We'll take a picture of it. It's nothing special. It's literally just tiles on the table, just as a visual reference. But the separations in the tiles are walls because I don't have walls, right? So there's the long hallway, the planked hallway, and then the 4 separate jail cells or interrogation rooms with a bigger room in the back that you guys have not gone in. So if you guys can, let's place yourselves where you guys would be. I would say that yeah, thank you. I was going to ask you what room you guys were in to do the interrogation, and Jeff nailed it.
And is Lady Sylvain still with us, or is she...
Lady Sylvain?
Well, with them.
Lady Sylvain was in there. I guess I should put a mini out for her as well.
Wasn't she in the hallway?
She was in the hallway.
In the hallway,
yeah. She was, in the hallway. Yeah, that'll be Lady Sylvain. NPCs don't matter in this game. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we are going to kick this off. This is just a visual reference, so you guys don't have to use exactly the squares as measurement. We're going to use just rough measurements as we go. We can use our hands, melee, very close, far, and very far is further than that. So
Kurt's throwing gang signs at me, and I don't understand.
Devils is very close. Hang loose is far. I think like a pinch was very close.
Yeah.
Then devil signs is close.
Yeah.
Hang loose is far. Just as a rough measurement, as we can get going.
Yeah.
All right. So, Kieran, you bamf into the shadows itself. Tell me, what are you doing?
I am using the smoke from this thing to remain, and the shadows themselves, as I remain cloaked after shadow stepping until I act or intentionally move within sight of someone. So I'm simply watching and waiting to see who dares do this to us.
Okay. You are waiting to see who is coming down the hallway. You probably have it. I don't know if it's on my thing. What is the definition of cloaked?
So, it is a special rogue thing that is a special form of hidden, where in addition to the benefits of the hidden condition, where any check made against me is made at disadvantage, until they would normally move into a position where they could see me, or until I act. I remain cloaked as long as I stay still. So even if they move into a position where they could normally see me, they do not.
Okay. All right, so that is what I need to know. If you were staying still,
yes,
so they cannot see you, blend in with the smoke. You do hear footsteps, very light footsteps, coming down. Are you up against a wall, or are you in the middle of the hallway?
Closer towards the wall.
Closer to the wall. Okay, so you hear footsteps, almost imperceivably light, going past you, followed by very big footsteps, as you see a shadow of a creature coming your way. This person is hunched over, just large and very ominous, and you can't really make it out exactly, but you see this thing is going through. It is what you see is a giant. It looks like a giant furbolg that has bull horns, on the top of its head. It's got a form of just a massive maul or hammer. It is running full blast going towards you. But currently, you guys still have the main spotlight, so I will leave it on to you. But that thing is currently running towards your friends.
You're in the hall.
Yeah, has he come out of where the smoke would have?
Not just yet.
So I can hear him coming, but I don't know. This room's pretty small, not a lot of ceiling height. Okay.
Yep.
Are any of the other cells open, or do they have other people in them?
That's a great question. You tell me.
Okay.
What do you see as you look in these other cells?
Yeah, so look over into the one kind of across the hallway. I assume the door's been a little bit knocked loose from the just blast going straight out of the one door into the other. And I think as I look in, it's maybe one of the tin cloaks, one of the guards that was in there probably getting interrogated for their interactions with the information getting out, the potential hits on royalty, specifically Wilhelm's father, whose name is Ridian. So I think maybe he's one of the ones they picked up for that interrogation. I assume they're all pretty adept at their methods of extracting information, and there's not much left. So I'm going to say that it's the room is occupied, but lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah. You just see a man just like slumped over the back of his chair, like rolling his head, and not almost. You can tell he's alive, but like you said, he's very much not aware of what's going on.
Yeah. So I'll take advantage of that and go into that room with him. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to kind of try and pie the door a little bit where I can see into the hallway without being fully exposed.
Okay.
Since there's no elevation to get, I'll try and take cover instead.
Sweet. Yeah. And
I'll just kind of ready myself to try and take out. I'm assuming I can only hear from this distance the larger footsteps. Mm-hmm. So I'm just get ready to take out that larger target. Okay. So I'm just ready myself to shoot what's coming.
Okay.
How far ahead were the smaller footsteps compared to the giant?
At least probably by like close range. Like they're not super far. They're like that bigger guy was following right behind him.
Okay. Just as he tries to get beyond my, like, not my reach per se, but my shadow's reach, I would like to attempt to shadow bind him.
The big guy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, with that being said, I will put some other guys on the table here.
No, you don't have to.
Just so we can get an idea of what's going on. All right. I'm going to get away from the mic. Hey, I'm on John's mic now. There were four sets of footprints that walked ahead of them. It's going to be weird editing it later. But four sets of footprints that walked in front of this big guy, very light-footed. You could tell because of your training that the way that these guys ran are heavily trained in the same type of training you are.
Okay. Before I make the spellcast check, I will make a clarification. The cloaked feature does not end if I make an action roll. It ends if I make an attack.
Right.
And Shadowbind is very explicitly not an attack.
Good clarification.
Love that. All right, so go ahead and make your Shadowbind. Was that the action roll, spell casting roll?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will, in fact, use my... I'll burn 2 hope to use 2 different experiences that may or may not be applicable. Shadow Prince and Turn the Tides. I want to give them the best chance to take apart these assailants individually instead of all at once.
I like it.
Ooh, it's a 26 with hope.
Jesus. Yeah, gain a hope, and that will definitely hit.
Yep, so he is temporarily restrained, so he cannot move as the shadows creep up his legs and bind him in place.
Sweet. So, those of us that are in the room, do we hear the big boom,
you
boom
can probably
coming down the hall?
You don't hear the smaller ones, but you definitely hear the big ones.
So, Seraphina is going to walk to the doorway of the room. She is still so angry. You guys definitely have never seen her this angry. I don't know that she ever recalls being this mad. She feels like an idiot. She feels like she was duped. And that's something that has really got her blood boiling. And so she peeks her head out the door. Lady Sylvain is still standing in the hallway, right? Seraphina looks over at her and goes, "These fucking bastards are here because of him. He is not taking me back." And she turns down the hallway to where she hears these footsteps coming. And just this weird, like, Lady Sylvain is the guys in the room probably could see it, but Lady Sylvain's got like a front row seat to see the smallest, maddest ball of rage that has ever existed.
Phil can also see you from his other room.
And it's anger, it's kind of betrayal, but mostly just rage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a spellcast roll. This is happening outside of her knowledge, kind of what's happening, if that makes sense. Okay.
Appropriate.
That's good Lord. I was gonna use an experience, but I don't think I need to, honestly. That's 24.
Beautiful.
She is aiming it toward the big booming footprints that are coming down the hall, because in her head all she is visualizing is this is the guy that has been sent to grab her and take her back.
Yeah, as you are pointing this fury down the hallway, you hear the large footprints of a massive creature with a very large gate stop suddenly. You hear what sounds like almost like necrotic whispers that coalesce in that general area, and the footprints cease moving. You still do not see them. They are behind the veil still, but
and like I said, this is something that happens that she's not trying to make happen. She literally was sticking her head out the door to see what's going on, because she's looking basically for an avenue of escape at this point. But as she looks down the hallway and she hears these footsteps, and it just brings back memories, and she's like, they're not going to take me. This is not going to happen. So does 24...
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay, so...
It was with fear.
Yeah, it was with fear.
Oh, it was with fear. Okay. Yeah. That does change. That's a success with fear. So as you are running forward to unleash this fury, you let loose.
So she's holding her little, the new opera-length cigarette holder in her hand. As she looks out and says this, like, he's not going to take me back. This is not going to happen. All of a sudden, this little mote of, like, ember breaks off of the end of the cigarette and just, like, bullets down the hallway in toward where this sound is. And 16 points of magical damage to the big guy, but everybody that's within close range needs to make a reaction roll of at least 13.
Close or very close?
Very close.
Okay.
Very close.
Big difference.
Is that
15?
All of them?
Yeah, that'd be all of them.
Okay. So they get reaction rolls of 13.
Okay.
To have.
to have
So
it.
half the damage. All right. So,
But the big guy doesn't get a roll. Only the other ones do.
Okay. All right. So
what happens? We see the ember moat go down.
Yeah,
but then
and
what happens?
as it disappears into that smoke, and then there's just this like explosion of fire, and you guys would, I mean, Kieran would definitely see like the fire licking out, and it would probably extend out of the fog too.
All right. So I'm going to go clockwise. Start with
Okay.
the 10 o'clock.
Okay.
10.
Fail.
Crossbow guy. 18.
That passes. So he's half.
The little small guy. 15. And the last one. 7.
Okay. So the two on this side
closest to you.
fail, and those two succeed.
Like the two that are on, we'll say the west wall, that was where the majority of the explosion took off as you target this unseen creature that is, you don't even see the impact, you just hear the bodies get slammed up against the wall, and I'll say the flame burns the veil away.
Okay.
The veil disintegrates, but with that fear, they will activate.
Could as her, like, still her kind of thing of like that happens, and she looks at Lady Sylvanas like, whoa, and then kind of ducks back in the door a little bit.
You see her kind of look around for a shadow. You see her disappear.
Peace out.
Yeah.
And Kieran will also spend an armor to reduce that damage.
Were you within close range?
I had to
Very
be.
close.
Oh,
Very
I'm
close
sorry.
range. Not
Yes.
You
close
wouldn't know
range.
that.
Yeah.
See, I thought he was way down, like around the.
You have no
okay.
idea where he is.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and to be fair, this isn't something that she was actively
Yeah,
doing.
this
This
just
just
happened.
erupted from her.
I think we're gonna kill Kieran, guys.
That's
He's only
two.
taking damage from us.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to activate with fear. I'm going to have you guys move. That way I don't have to get off mic here. So I'm going to activate my small guys since my big boy can't break free. Can I? What is his condition?
He simply
Restrained?
cannot move. Or, yes, restrained.
Okay, so I can spend a fear to break it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the two that just got attacked on the west wall, those two moving forward, they run up and they will move over to the east wall. They are going to. One of them is going to use an action, pulls a glass bauble, and toss it into the room that you guys are in.
Can I ask a question? The rooms, like, are they? Like, they're all like
It's like
stone
a
rooms,
stone
like a
ro-
stone cell.
yeah, it's very-
So it's a doorway, like a door. Is there space above the door to where the ceiling, like is the door the same height as the ceiling, or no? Okay.
No, the ceiling is about as tall as the rooms are wide. It's like you're in a cube.
Okay, okay,
And
cool.
then there's a little spot. The door's like 10 feet tall.
Okay,
And, yeah,
okay.
But
Cool.
but yeah. So they toss one of the glass baubles inside as they prepare for fumigation. As a ting, it and fills the entirety of the room with dizzying smoke. All targets in this area are dizzied and will have disadvantage on their next action roll. Then that clears the condition.
Ooh.
So it is no save. It is straight disadvantage for everybody inside that room, and that will end my spotlight. All right.
I'm gonna blast the two that came down the hallway, or
Yeah.
at least I'm gonna shoot at one of them and then see what happens.
Yeah, what you see, since you're the first one to really see them without any obstruction, one of them is a furbolg. Looks like the furbolg is the one in the back. She is kind of running forward. She kind of steps up. She has a cowl over her forehead with her horns that kind of like have been ripped through, revealing her kind of curly furbolg horns. You can see that she has what looks like purplish furred skin with a mask over her mouth, very ninja-like, but in robes, very easy to move in, very little armor, just leathers where it makes sense tactically. The other one looks like a simia of sorts. Very kind of looks like chimpanzee-ish. Kind of looking around, kind of like almost on its front paws or hands, moving forward, kind of jumping down. He's the one that just launched the glass in. But go ahead and make your shots.
And then the other one, since I'm kind of trying to peer down the hallway, can I see them from where I'm at as well?
You can, now that the fire has burned off the veil. Yeah, you see the two against the east wall that look like they are going to make a move, and the very big minotaur-looking furbolg that is currently being held down by some type of shadowy tendrils that are binding him to where his
four
position.
smaller ones, they all seem to have kind of the same weapons, essentially.
Yeah.
Not like anyone's specializing in any one thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with shooting the Simia, just since he's the closest. He's done a thing, so.
Yep.
That is a 16 with hope.
With hope. So go ahead and gain that hope, and that hits. That is
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm going to then spend 3 hope to use my class ability of Hold Them Off.
Spend them if you got them.
Which, when I succeed on an attack roll with a weapon, I can use that same roll against 2 additional adversaries within range.
Nice.
So I'm going to spend that 3 hope, and I'm just going to mark that now. Jaw's all full, so I don't get it. You get that other one back. And so I'll attack the Simia, the Furbolg, and then I don't know that you mentioned the first one on the east wall back closer to the Minotaur, but those 3 that are closest to
Yeah, that would be a fawn.
Fawn. Okay, yeah. So I'll attack those 3 for 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And I'm not sure how this is ruled for this, because it says use the same roll. I don't know if that applies to the damage as well, or if it's just the attack roll.
I think generally it's
the same roll, so it's
everything all the way through.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So 15 on all of them, and then 16 on all of them, and then 12 points of damage.
Okay.
As he just kind of leans out of that door that he's kind of creeping on them all in, just launches the first one, sees he's got him by surprise, and just turns up the hall.
Just taking rapid shots. You see that they all take that damage as they get hit. They spin around, look to see where it's come from, and see you in the doorway, almost like shooting through an arrow slit. They have acknowledged you, but Spotlight is still on your side.
Severian will charge out on all 4s under Seraphina.
I was going to say, like, as you guys start moving forward, she'll duck into the corner there.
Cool. And he's going to kind of, even in his dazed state, look for where most of the action is. Seeing that there's 2 people close, he's going to run up kind of in between both of them.
Along the wall or?
In the middle of the room's fine. Just kind of hit a quick drift. And he's going to swing with his... Oh, sorry. I want to activate No Mercy using 3 of my hope to give myself a +1 to my attack rolls. It's my class feature. Then I want to attack with disadvantage because I'm dazed. 13 with hope.
13 with hope misses.
Add 4 or add 3, so 16.
That'll hit.
Okay, sure. So I run out, kind of hit a skirt, swing into one of these guys, just the front guy. And you're giving me what? Prayer dice?
Yeah. Using a prayer die.
Yeah, cool. I didn't know if that was advantage. I was going to ask you how you were helping, but yeah, okay.
Nope, just burning a prayer die.
Yep.
Cool. I feel inspiration from Zeph.
Beautiful.
Steady myself and rake through this guy. 15 damage.
15 damage. Narratively end this guy.
Yes. I don't like that. That's too easy.
Yeah, I mean, just the momentum that was carrying me from kind of skittering out of this room. It's like a dog or a cat when you when you see them run on tile, their claws are kind of like slipping on the ground, but they kind of hit this momentum, and just the momentum of dragging my claws along the first guy and coming to a stop, I guess is what is enough to take him down.
Beautiful. Okay. I am going to spend 2 fear to interrupt. as this happens, you can remove the front guy there as he is slain by Severian. You guys notice that there is another creature behind, especially now that you are in the back towards this large Minotaur creature. But you see another gentleman or of some type of stature walks in. He is dressed to the nines in ornamental armor. He's got flowing, what looks like robes with scale mail that is affixed to it. He's got a metal mask over his face and almost just revealing his eyes as he walks forward, and he looks. I will...
Don't like that.
I will spend another fear to activate his arcane artillery. I need all targets in the scene must make an agility reaction roll. So that's
everyone?
Everybody in this scene. Yes.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Man,
so this would be the disadvantage for anyone who hasn't rolled yet,
disadvantage for everybody in that room. So roll your d12s with the d6 and minus the d6. I think this is the first time we've rolled disadvantage. Maybe.
I think so.
Holy cow!
And remember, it is a reaction roll, so no hope or fear gets applied.
Yeah. Thank God.
Okay.
Cool. Agility, you said?
Yes. That goes for you too, Kieran.
Can you describe for us how he is blasting everything from the space he's in to down the hallway into all the rooms?
I would love to, because this is arcane artillery. As he releases what he kind of pulls out some what looks like some magical tinctures or materials, throws them in the air, and as he throws them in the air, they kind of coalesce into these almost what looks like magical arrows and start homing themselves into these creatures. I'll read the.
He doesn't have to be able to see the targets?
He does not have to see. So it says, spend a fear, unleash a precise hail of magical blasts. All targets in the scene must make an agility reaction roll. Targets who fail take magic damage. Those who succeed take half damage.
I feel like those who haven't gone yet should have. I haven't entered the scene yet. No, it's fine. That's a 7.
This is his one. This is one. He's coming in.
He's the
strong.
big guy.
He's coming in hot. He's coming in hot.
Yeah.
All right. So 7 that fails. I guess I should go ahead and roll my damage.
No, you don't have to.
So, quick question: if it's everyone in the scene, is he got friendly fire on or off?
That's a good question.
He's got it.
It says everyone.
It does say everyone. That is a fair point. It doesn't necessarily say adversaries.
It's like, how good
spend
is
a fear to turn off friendly fire.
If we're taking half damage on this, is more of a
an area of effect.
It's a nuke. It's not a finesse.
I mean, that is fair.
No,
it doesn't necessarily.
It's a bazooka, not a fly swatter.
No, don't give him this. No.
Okay, sure. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, I mean, essentially, he's like Ramboing with heat seeking, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yep. All right, so I will.
All targets in the scene.
All targets.
It's all targets.
All
not
targets.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, everybody that fails takes 10 points.
What is fail?
You tell me what you rolled.
11.
11 fails.
We got a 14.
14 fails.
Oh, dang.
17.
Succeeds.
Okay.
20.
Succeeds. So you take 5.
10?
Yeah, 10 damage for full and half damage for successes.
I was getting very concerned for a second there.
Yeah. So
I was very worried.
Okay, so an armor slot drops you to your next threshold, right? Okay.
And you can only spend 1 per attack.
Right. Yep. Okay.
But yeah, he walks in, kind of reads the room, sees that there is already one of his members slain on the ground, and is going to start heavy to make himself known. You are still cloaked, so he doesn't see you literally right beside this Minotaur. but that'll end his spotlight.
All right, Zeph will take that as an actual hit point because I think he's just in there still recovering from the blast with as much as he soaked up. So, and this is probably what starts to shake him out of it. But
and with that, and Kua knowing that he's been seen, he's going to start shouting to everybody else just what he's seeing, so that those of you that are in the room still know what you're coming out to. Kind of figuring out that maybe you guys are moving slower than you should be with the smoke that went in there, that he's now seeing kind of what happened.
Right.
He'll just start shouting out locations. So there's one by Severin, there's two down the hallway, there's a Minotaur, there's some fuck throwing shit at us down the hallway all the way at the end. Get him.
You're all spotlight.
I think Basigar being took the full blow of the blast or the bomb that took off last session, still in just that dazed spot. I think it's just a lot of like blurry effects, light from Seraphina off in the hallway to now getting hit again by this other blast. You see Basigar just kind of like is kind of crawling at this point towards the door as he's kind of hearing things and like hearing Kua's calls and whatnot. And as he reaches the door frame, I'm spending a stress, and as I'm kind of like holding the door frame to prop myself up, kind of it crumbles over as I start to become a new beast form, powerful beast, which will look like a very like an overly large bear, specifically one of like the Asian black bears where they have like that white little crest around their neck.
Oh, sun bears?
Yeah. Where that crest looks, that white fur spot is the same color scheme as his mushroom cap, and is gonna kind of still hazed and confused charge towards the creatures on past Severian, and I'll kind of like go. We can see all of them, right? Like you
can see all of them. Yeah, it's hard. It might be hard to see the guy in the very back because of the big hulking Minotaur dude. But yeah, there's
and
no more haze except for in the room.
Right. Just charging right into the middle of the three with the big furball, and I'm going to mark another stress and encase myself, basically be a bear on fire.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Now I need to get a bear mini. And then light it on fire.
Nice.
No
CG here.
I'm gonna attack one of the little ones.
All right. You said the small little goblin guy?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, now that you are up close and personal with him, he has been kind of hanging out in the back. That is indeed a goblin.
Cool. I don't have disadvantage, right? Because I used it for
the reaction roll, yep.
Okay. It's a 15 with hope. Ooh.
That hits.
Yes. Thank goodness. All right. That is going to be 15 points of physical damage.
Woo. Nice. Okay.
10 points of bear damage.
Bear damage.
Bear cigar.
Bear cigar. Bear cigar.
Since you're on fire, does he get fire damage too?
Let me see. No, when they hit me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thanks. Not hitting you now.
I mean, no, yeah. I rolled that. That was my fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. He as he kind of takes it, goes. Looks like he is getting ready to retort. But it is still y'all's spotlight.
All right. I think taking that damage finally shakes Zeph out of like I said, that stunned state he was in. So he's going to, seeing everybody except for Seraphina filing out of the room, he's going to stumble his way out to see what the fuck is going on.
You see a sliced up body of a Simia on the ground in front of you. There's a large hulking Minotaur creature being held down by some shadows that he's trying desperately to break free. There's a fawn that is in melee with Severian right now. It is pure chaos.
It is pure chaos. And you said the the guy in the very back is really hard to make out through everything.
Through
right?
everything, yeah.
Okay.
Like if you get all the way to the west wall, you can get a sight line on him, but from the door over.
I mean, he's just stumbling out. He's coming out of the haze. I think that's asking a lot of him. But instead, he looks and sees this giant minotaur that is struggling with these shadow binds and is like, oh, that doesn't look good. And he's going to try and sheaths Alindra into the shield and raises his hand, and he's going to try and fire off a bolt beacon at the minotaur.
Okay. Get it. Ooh.
That is an 18 with fear.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
That is a success with fear as you blast off your bolt beacon.
So I will mark a hope in order to cast it, since it was a success. And this will do... That was cocked, unfortunately. Oh, lovely. What a lovely roll.
It's just one off from being really good.
Yeah. Well, damage can't crit. 5 points of magic damage.
5 points of magic damage. Hey, damage is damage here.
But he is also temporarily vulnerable now, on top of being temporarily restrained.
Beautiful. Okay.
And as he is vulnerable with this...
I rolled with fear.
Okay.
Yeah, rolled with fear.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, so as he is getting ready to go, you see 2 more assailants file in behind, dressed as, in the black shadowy cloaks with veils over their face, as 2 more enter the fray. But our big boy here is going to spend a fear to break free of the shadowy binds, and is going to go on a rampage here. Yeah. He will.
I'm as big as him, so just saying.
He is larger than you.
Okay, well then. Excuse me.
Yes, he is larger than
Does
you.
he have very close melee range? I don't think so.
He does. Damn it. Thank you. Yeah, he will run.
Boys, this isn't a horn measuring contest.
Right?
Oh, it is for him. He will run forward and make a goading strike against Basagar, or Bear Cigar.
Yes.
Sorry, let me get it right.
Yeah.
Yes, D20. I almost rolled 2D12. I don't get to do that.
Is he just charging up to him or charging past?
He's getting ready to charge past. That is going to be a 15 against your evasion.
Yep. That'll hit.
Okay. So I will have him mark a stress, and after I'd roll my damage. Wow, rolled really low. You're welcome. That is 5 points of physical damage. And I need you to mark a stress.
Okay. While you also take 10 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse.
Take that.
Okay.
So mark a stress, and I took 5 points of damage.
You take 5 points of damage, and you have disadvantage against other targets than this guy, as he goes to run by, because he has... he has momentum, so when I make a successful attack, I gain a fear. So I'm going to gain that as he runs by you, and he will do adrenaline burst. I gotta choose. I will have him spend that fear he just gained, as he clears, as you watch as he hulks his muscles as he gets ready to do a strike against Severian, and the wounds and everything that he has got inflicted on from the fire and from everything else seem to dissipate a little bit.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That is the end of my spotlight.
All right, then I would like to think with your bolt beacon hitting him, there's still just this lingering almost spike of light in him.
Oh, yeah.
Kieran is going to slip back into the shadows and reappear just like a little bit apart from him, kind of in Basagar's shadow. But as he reappears, he is going to kind of surge forward with these massive spikes of shadow that are kind of glittering with this inner light, as he will cast rain of blades.
Yeah, get it.
And the shadow of Basgar will also rise up and pierce through the other two, should I succeed.
Oh, that's new.
Making me bigger than the Minotaur.
Suck it. Boys, put your horns away.
So I will spend a hope for that feature and another hope for the Shadow Prince experience. That is a big number. Okay. 21.
Ooh.
With hope.
Yeah, that'll work. Gain that hope. Let's see them blades. What you got?
And because I was cloaked when I made this, I also get my sneak attack damage against all of them.
Yes.
We all get so quiet when people are rolling.
Which is good because I chop it out anyways.
We like the click-clacks.
Okay, so the two next to Basgar, the smaller ones, will take 20 magic damage.
Sheesh.
And the
that is the goblin and
the one with the crossbow.
And the fawn, yes.
Narratively describe them both.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Narratively end them.
They came for your dad.
Just as Basgar is like rippling with these flames, the shadows are also rippling all around him. And his shadow rises up and just gores both of them through the chest.
Nice.
Oh my god. Basgar fully thinks he just did that.
And
you mess with the bear, you get the horns. What?
The much larger spike being driven through the back of the Minotaur, or the giant, will do 25 magic damage.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Why are we here?
Okay.
And that is the end of it.
Yeah, I'm glad he healed up. Yeah, you see him. He stops forward just as he was getting ready to lift his maul to strike down on Severian. But Severian, what are you doing in return here? As this guy is getting ready to attack you.
Do you wanna?
Yeah.
Let's tag team.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will initiate the tag team and spend 3 hope.
Sweet.
Brings me down to 2. So, and he's still vulnerable, right?
He is still vulnerable.
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
Oh, hell yeah. So that's...
What do you want to do?
Advantage,
Well,
right?
let's see what we roll first.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't need to.
I'm attacking, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think Basgar kind of like seeing his shadow do the work. Or no, actually, yeah, he's like, he thinks he did it with his shadow. Being still in that dazed state, just kind of whips around, looks at the Minotaur, and sees kind of like as the Minotaur is about to strike Severian, we both make eye contact, and we go to town.
Hopefully.
High-low him.
All right, you're rolling your duality dice, choosing which one you want to use. And with a tag team, you have to use the...
That's better than my roll.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh, man. So I clear stress and gain a hope.
And get a hope. Yeah.
Yep.
And you both benefit from
No,
that.
you both clear stress and gain a hope because you're
Severian,
tag
you want to
teaming.
use yours, right? What'd you roll?
I mean, mine was still fine.
Yeah, let's use yours.
No.
I mean, mine
It's a
was
nice try. Yeah.
Okay.
No, mine was still a 20.
Do that brutical damage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is going to be
This
ridiculous.
All right. So that is
Oh, Jesus.
2d10 already. So 23 off the bat.
23 bruticals.
Or wait, no. Sorry. 24. $38 points of physical damage.
Whoa.
What'd you get?
Do I also roll damage?
do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crit, yeah.
As
We're
a
doing
crit.
tag team.
Yeah.
It's
As
it's
a crit.
stacked.
You both
and
crit.
So you get brutical damage too. So what is it? 2d8 or 2d10?
2d10 plus 10.
So it's 20
25.
Plus the
Physical.
20
plus the 20.
from the crit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So 45.
Oh, my God.
45 and 38 damage.
Hang on, I got it.
Please tell me how the both of you narratively destroy this guy.
With 83 points of damage
Yeah.
combined.
I mean, come on.
I don't know. We swing claws and meet at the middle or something.
I think so. I think I look at you and there's just this like animalistic like I'm being Severian at this moment. I am like encapsulating all of Severian and just like clawing. There's fire like erupting from Bersagar.
Yeah, I mean, if he's going full brutal mode, then I'm also just slashing, kind of tearing until this guy is in tiny pieces.
Yeah, it doesn't take long as you guys both start hacking at this guy with your claws and your bone swords and everything in between, reducing this guy literally to a pile of mush.
Yeah, after that, I don't think there's a whole lot in between.
With a bit of like flesh just hanging off the side of Bersagar's mouth, he turns and looks at the other three and just roars.
There's one left right there too.
There is one, yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Severian's like staring at that guy.
Seraphina, what are you doing?
That's a good question. I think Seraphina would, hearing like the sound of animals, like just tearing something
like
apart.
Yeah.
She peeks her head back out and then sees it's Severian and Bass and goes, "Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense." She is still really mad, but when she peeks out, I think she sees down the hallway to the guy at the end, who I'm assuming watching this happen looks slightly panicked and is also trying to like grab more magic crap out of his pocket sort of thing. So she sees him.
I want you to tell me, who is this guy? You instantly recognize him. This is your call to make. Brought him in as a blank slate just for this purpose.
Okay. He is somebody that Seraphina recognizes. He is one of the guys that worked for Jareth. Was one of, I won't say, nobody that worked for him did he trust fully. Like, he didn't have like a right-hand man that he like shared his thoughts with, but this was one of the people that he would send to take care of business when he knew business needed to be taken care of, that they're not running any risks of things going sideways. So she knows that this is kind of one of his enforcers. Do you need a name?
Yeah. What's his name?
Bastigar's lunch.
Slade. And he is human, but there's something about him that doesn't quite look like he's fully human. Like, there's just like weird kind of things about him. But anyway, she is going to pull, she had in her hand that new opera long cigarette holder that Kieran brought her, that she's been standing in that room the whole time just staring at it like, whoa, what just happened? But she comes out and she sees him and her eyes narrow, and she is going to try to hit him. I'm going to use an experience. I'm going to mark a hope and use Seraphina and the Warriors.
Yeah.
Because she just caught the tail end of Bastigar and Severin just literally eviscerating this guy. And she's like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it too. Well, maybe not that way, but so.
Who are you shooting?
The middle guy. The one that
do you say
artillery
anything
does.
to us,
Mr. Wizard Man?
in the process?
I think she peeks out and sees him, and they make eye contact, and you guys just hear her go, "You motherfucker, you're not taking me back!"
It's all Bastigar needed to hear.
Yep.
It is fear. That's...
Oh, sorry, hold on. Oh, I can't. There we go.
That's 18? Yeah, 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
That pause was rude.
That was brutal.
Yeah. 7 points of magical damage. So she does it, and as normal, the smoke kind of shoots through the room and wraps around his head, and he kind of is coughing and choking and stuff. And she's just like, dang it. Why did it do the other thing before? I wanted that again. And she's just kind of shaking it a little bit and trying to figure out why it did the cool thing one time, but not again.
Yeah. Okay.
And she is absolutely going to duck back in that room. 100%. In and around the corner.
Okay.
So she has cover.
Sweet. Awesome. He is going to take that moment as he runs straight for Kieran. He runs abnormally fast for a magic user wearing armor like this. He gets to right where you are, Kieran. He is going to mark a stress, and he teleports into the room with Seraphina.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Oh, no!
As you get ready to take this hit, you hear as you look up and just see the presence of Lumora as his physical frame ruptures from reality and teleports himself into the room, and so he will do.
You guys hear her in the room go, "Fuck no!"
He turns and looks, goes, "Hello, Dwal. Haven't seen you in a while." Well, isn't this interesting?
And she's like, "Cousin Bassigar, help!"
100%.
As he grabs your shoulder, and he will, he'll use a little blade that he pulls out of his side belt, and just jabs you right in the gut.
Okay.
That is a 20 with, I almost said with fear or hope, but I'm rolling a d20.
Well, we all gain a hope. We all gain a hope.
I don't get to do that. No, 20 against your evasion.
No, yeah, that hits.
I just want
dice down.
some fear we can use against him. I'll take that.
What happens when a player gets fear?
The Witch Void content allows you to mess with the
I know.
DM sphere, GM sphere.
That is not a whole lot. That is 6 points of physical
So
damage.
what if it? Okay, yeah. Okay. I am going to mark an armor slot, and that I don't take damage.
Okay.
So what happens is he actually hits the boning of her corset, and it deflects the knife. And are you done on your thing?
Oh, thank you for asking, because no, I'm not.
Damn.
Okay.
Brutal.
No, I will mark or spend a fear. I should have spent a fear to do that anyway. So that was the original. I will spend another fear.
It just sounds so much better when it goes the other direction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a happy tink.
Yeah. The other way is like boom. Okay. Yeah. All right. So So he will.
He will feel really bad
spend
about all
another
of his
fear
life
to
choices.
Use eruption.
no.
So a very close area around him, which is you. I think just you and the remains of the Abrogate prisoner. Make an agility reaction roll, please.
You can do this.
And there's nothing you can add to reaction rolls, huh?
Yeah.
It was specified as an agility reaction roll.
It does.
So,
Yeah,
agility.
So your agility.
Yeah, you have to.
And then if you want to spend a hope for an experience,
yeah,
right?
you can add your experience to it if it makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't think of any way to. Oof. I did 2 for half a second. That's an 8.
8 is a failure. You take 15 points of physical damage as this magical blast blasts out from him as you slam against the wall, and he captures you. He's holding you at the moment. He looks past the room and looks like he's getting ready to do something else, but it is y'all's spotlight.
So I'm going to use my last armor slot so that I only have to mark 2 hit points on that. And I am going to make a scene. I'm going to freak out. I'm going to spend my 3 hope and make a scene. What this does is it temporarily distracts a target within close range, giving them a -2 penalty to their difficulty to hit.
Okay.
You guys need to fuck him up, please and thank you. So Seraphina is just going to let out, you know, like when opera singers hit that high note and it shatters glass? That's what she's doing. She is busting his eardrums. She is letting out this high-pitched sound while like beating her wings too, and just like it is he is not having a good time.
So all of this happening directly across from where Zeph is.
Yeah, you saw.
He's going to, now he is with it. He's got his wits about him. He is going to charge straight back into the room and try and tackle this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, you so go ahead and make an attack roll to try to grapple him, to restrain him. But as you see him, he is as you are running in, you see him getting ready to reach in, and he's grabbing some type of material. As you watch the Lumora around him, go ahead, roll. The Lumora around him is starting to coalesce in the very same way that you saw right before he goes to teleport.
18 with fear.
Ooh, 18 with fear. That is a success. But I will gain that fear as soon as...
Look, from here, it looked like the 12 thing.
No. Yeah.
Okay. As you jump in and grab him, you
flying
are
tackle,
grappling
literally.
him. I will spend that fear, have him mark a stress. The 3 of you...
Oh, God.
Disappear. You have disrupted his concentration enough to where he cannot control where he teleports to.
I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse.
So I want you to roll a D8 for me, please.
All right.
Okay.
5.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You disappear. Teleport within far range. So he goes into the next room with the 3 of you, like all the way to the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other side.
Wall closest to me. The
he
south,
was going
south
that way.
Wall. Yeah.
So you guys hear the high-pitched note, pause for like a split second, and then show up again in the other room.
Right in eyesight of Bear Cigar.
Yeah, but you see Zeph has got this guy grappled. I will even say with that fear, the fact that you got teleported is a very odd sensation for you. I want you to mark a stress for me.
Okay.
This might be the first time you've ever teleported.
Yeah.
And you get a little nauseous.
If I throw up, it's going to be all over you, buddy. So that was his.
My spotlight.
Cool. Bear Cigar hearing Seraphina in the other room, as he's about to go charging in, he hears Seraphina like continue. I guess you're continuing to scream?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
The weirdest
like
Doppler you've ever
And is going to just seize all of you within this room, and is just going to charge full in on this and try to attack. While also actually like rip this person away, like off of Seraphina.
Okay.
Picking up Zeph and the guy.
I mean, truly.
Bear hug.
Yeah. So not necessarily attack, but I will like use like I guess my attack to like rip him off. I have advantage on navigating, scaring, and protecting.
There you go. I love it.
As Bear Cigar. So I'm going to do that.
Just a cuddly bear.
You just want the hug.
Okay. It's really good. Not good
You
enough.
can stop kidnapping.
Really good with what?
Hold on. Let me get my numbers.
I need to know.
Don't be
There's
too
lots of
excited. That is going to be a 28 with fear.
That definitely hits. You rip him off from Seraphina. I'll say with that, you even rip him out of Zeph's hands.
I think, I just take him under the arm and just rip him and throw him against the wall next to me on the left side.
Okay.
So like the back wall there. And he's just pinned up against the back wall.
Okay. That does not do any damage, right?
No, because I just wanted to do that.
And as soon as that happens, Seraphina is going to duck behind Zeph, and you kind of feel her grab the back of your jacket, and she's like, "You guys have to kill him! You guys have to kill him! You have to kill him! You have to kill him!"
Yeah. As you are freaking out, he takes this moment.
I'm still on fire.
You are still on fire. He will. So, spends a fear. Spends another fear.
Holy shit.
This
This
guy,
fear mechanic, I hate it. I hate it, but I love it.
Yes. Yeah, he will do. You are. Everybody is in here. He's literally backed into a corner. And he will do another arcane artillery,
lovely.
100%. Just as a show of force, he reaches down into his I got it. Spell components. His component pouch throws up these magical darts as they and start battle meching all their way into, so everybody within the scene, which is kind of almost a direct line, except for Kieran.
So like Yondu, except there's a bunch of them, basically.
Exactly. That's exactly what I have in my head.
Was it agility?
It is, yes, it is an agility reaction roll. Those who fail take full magic. Those who succeed take half.
Why is it that I can only roll with hope when it's a react?
I don't know.
All right, those who succeed take half. Those who fail take, I think it's just the straight 2d12, no pluses. 15 points of magic damage.
What's that?
And then half
16
is 6.
What's the
7?
What's
the target?
What's the save?
Agility.
No,
What's the
but what's the
number?
number?
I got you. Yes, sorry, I'm tracking. The difficulty is 16.
Okay. Yep.
Meets it, beats it. Thank
Nice.
God.
Cool. Pass with a 17.
Ooh.
And what was the damage?
15 full, 7
This will be the
half.
first actual hit point Kieran is taking from an enemy.
From an adversary.
From an enemy.
All right. I am your shield.
Ooh, okay.
I'm right in front of her, so
that
Yeah, I
makes
was
sense.
literally hiding behind him.
Yep.
Yeah, because Seraphina is not doing good.
Okay.
with that,
hold on. He's not done just yet. Everybody good?
Yeah.
good is relative.
No,
Yeah.
but he will mark a stress to teleport as he teleports away from y'all.
I wish I had opportunity in time.
I know. He can only go far, and then he will continue his movement here and take his entourage, fuck this person that is left in the hallway, and runs outside. He is smart enough to live to see another day. Maybe, unless y'all run.
Kua's gonna try and be a little bit reckless, and
Okay.
I'm run as well. Let me before I narrate what I'm gonna try and do. With as long as this hallway is, it's very far that I would have to make an agility roll to try and cover that distance. I assume that's how far it'd be, very far range or far range to get.
It'd be very far.
Very far
Yeah.
to try and catch up.
Yep. And
Okay.
so you would need to make an agility.
Make an agility to try and catch him.
Yes.
And hypothetically, if I want to make this a tag team roll, would it be far for me?
Yeah.
Well, and I also have a question, because does that go out? I thought you said that goes into like the headquarters. Like,
No, this kind of is the headquarters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it goes kind of out. That's where you guys came into.
so that's like the
headquarters.
front door, and then there's the hallways that go
Yeah.
like off to the side. I gotcha.
So my goal, kind of having been watching down that hallway where he teleported to,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to try to get within far range to shoot him.
Okay.
So I'm going to start sprinting forward, and as I run past Kieran, I'm going after the fucker.
Yeah.
So I think that's about far range, which is just a little bit past Kieran.
I'll say he couldn't really move much further than the door itself. So he's like just outside the door, and it looks like the other two are going to file in behind him.
Okay. Is that, I mean, that's within far range then that I could try and shoot him? Okay. And then before I do anything else, are you joining in on this?
I just, for clarification, can each player only participate in a tag team roll once per session, or is it
each player can only initiate?
Yeah.
So you can be a part of any of them, but you can only initiate once per session.
Okay, thank you. Then yes.
Tag team.
So I'm running past. I'm going after this fucker. I'm drawing an arrow, getting ready to fire, and I'm going to try and ready that loosed arrow.
Yeah, and I will spend the stress to shadow step kind of just in front, like in their shadows. And once again, well, rain blades.
Did you crit? Oh.
Damn. It was bad.
Yeah. Well, you can choose which one you want to use.
Yeah, yours.
So it's a 15 total for me.
15 with
hope.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Well, then you both get hope, and you both clear stress, right?
No.
No, that's only for crit. That's for crit.
They both get hope.
Yeah,
but it is unfortunately not a success.
Add 4 to it.
Oh.
With another prayer die.
19. 19 will hit.
Fuck yes.
Okay.
Prayer dice
So
are so good.
immediately, I'm spending that hope. I'm not even going to write it down. I'm going to make him my
Focus.
make him my focus.
Bitch.
Yes.
So if he manages to get away, I will still know where he is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And then, so we both succeed then. And we do the damage, and we try and murder him anyways.
Yep.
So that is 9 points of physical damage from my arrow as it pierces. And I'm imagining as he's like trying to tuck away, just catches him right in the shoulder, spins him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah.
And then all 3 of them will take 18 magic damage.
Fuck
Yes.
So
Nice.
So he takes 18 and 7, 25 points of damage in total. And the other 2 take the 18.
Are they done separately, or are they?
No, it's together.
No, it's added together.
Yeah. For tag team rolls.
Yep.
That's why it was 85 that Minotaur just ate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he gets spun around by Pinakua's arrow and gets blasted by Kieran's. That was magical, right? Magic damage?
Yes, the rain of blades.
Yeah, the rain of blades. All the blades get as he gets peppered with these tiny blades. He drops to a knee. I will spend 2 fear to interrupt as you run towards him. He's down on kind of one knee, kind of waiting for you to get within range. Yeah, we will do another eruption.
Don't forget, you guys still have rally die.
You do have rally dice.
I did forget
so
that.
he will actually. He is going to use his leader ability. Activate one of his guys to attack Kieran with a dagger. That's gonna miss unless a 7 hits you.
Double that, and it still wouldn't.
So that misses. Unfortunately, I can't do it. Like, man, I was really trying to make you vulnerable so I can roll with advantage with this guy. But,
Kieran parries that easily.
as you parry this, not even looking at this assailant or this assailant to your side, he looks, stands up, breathes heavy, and like pushes his hands forward, much like what you saw in the room, and will spend or use a fear for eruption, which only affects you because no other targets are within range. I need you to make an agility reaction roll.
Come on, Kieran.
Yeah, I don't even think it's worth adding anything to that.
Okay.
7.
Oh,
yeah. That is a failure. Oh, roll like dog shit.
He is dog shit.
Yeah, he's tired. He's not looking good. 6 magic damage to you as this blast of energy gets just thrown your direction. He wants out of there so bad. He is going to fully stress himself out to teleport again.
Damn it.
Yeah.
As he
So where'd he go?
So Val went and got to get the ghost.
somewhere in a building far away.
GM, I have a question. Lady Diowin sent Val to get the rest of the ghosts.
Yes.
Would none of them be arriving by now?
Not by this time.
This is pretty quick.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Okay, I mean, they are ghosts. They shadow. I'm assuming they're similar to Kieran in that they can shadow step back to their hive. I was just curious.
Not to hog the spotlight or anything, but could hypothetically Pinakua give direct enough directions for Kieran to also teleport far away into a distant building?
You know exactly where he is.
I know precisely which direction he's in.
He is precisely above Kieran.
Yeah, so I think I'll just I'll look up, think about it for a second, and then kind of remember some of our games trying to get higher than each other. Like, Kieran, up, straight up.
Nice. Zero hesitation, Kieran will find his shadow and step into it.
Damn.
As Kieran is getting increasingly stressed out.
Trust me, I haven't forgotten.
And may I stab him?
Yes,
may I stab him?
Yes, please.
And can I choose to add the rally dice to this if I need to?
Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
I will also spend one of
Yeah,
my health.
it can be on an action roll, a reaction roll, a damage roll, or to clear stress.
Yeah,
so any
literally
of those.
any roll.
And it's a D6.
Yeah, I will spend a hope to activate my Shadow Prince.
Yep, so where you end up is exactly on top of the roof of this building. He teleported to the roof as soon as Pinakua told him directly up, this is your facility, you know exactly where to go. You teleport right next to him as he thought he was getting away.
Okay.
And he runs right into you.
And I will, like, kind of one hand on his mouth and the other trying to stab him in his throat. No.
Cry.
Nice.
So that will be a
Spiritual
19
crit.
with fear.
Spiritual. Hey, 19 with fear. That is a success with fear.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Please end this fucker.
Okay, that's big numbers.
Big number.
And just for good measure, I'm going to add the rally dice to it.
Yes.
Yep.
Do it, lady.
Okay. It's only going to be 22 magic damage.
22. As you jab his knife, or your knife, into his chest, a warding sphere goes off. His reaction, any damage from an attack within close range deals just a little bit of damage. Man, why am I rolling so low on damage dice? 6 points of magic damage as a blast erupts from him. But as that blast erupts, as his warding bond, or warding sphere disintegrates, narratively describe how you end him.
Yeah, as this blast goes off, Kieran just takes the hit. He's down to his last hit point. No armor, no.
That's rough.
His hand is still on this guy's face, kind of pushing his head back as he gouges out his throat with the dagger.
Yeah, as you jab your knife into his throat and kind of pushing through it, you hear one final word come out of his mouth. He says, "Ghorelitch," as you slice his throat.
I heard Grinch.
I did too.
Oh, I heard
You weren't there,
Ghorelitch.
so of course you don't hear it.
Well, yeah.
Above table.
Bassigar's ears playing.
Yeah,
Did he say Ghorelitch?
yeah.
Okay.
And Kieran is just going to lie down.
So, as the scuffle happened at the door, I think Seraphina would have flown out of the room like toward the front door, she would have seen you're probably still standing there looking up because you can still
Not
sense him,
anymore.
right? No?
No, because as soon as I give Kieran his instructions, I'm looking at my path forward.
Right.
I haven't done anything yet, but I'm looking up the stairs now. But you would have heard me shout Kieran up.
Is this just a flat ceiling in this hallway, or is it like...
It's an industrial ceiling, so it is flat.
Okay. Are there any windows or anything, or is it just the front door?
This is a headquarters for a shady as fuck member of the Ashen Rings. There are 0 windows.
Okay.
The fact that there is a door is kind of surprising because they don't need doors.
The 2 that are standing in the doorway still, his minions, do I recognize them? Like just as like faces that I would have seen?
Probably maybe faces you would have seen. I wouldn't say anything to know exactly who they are, but they look dumbfounded. The one person, well, I want to know, Severian, what are you doing with this one individual
I was getting ready to
you?
pin him.
Okay.
Just to jump on top of him and pin him to the ground.
Okay.
You want me to do that?
But yeah, if you're going to do that, but you said you were flying out of the building.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could, if the doorway was high enough for her to like zoosh out.
You could probably fly by them. They're kind of on either side of the doorway, so you could probably go by them without causing any.
So
any
yeah,
harm.
I think she would fly out and up because she heard Kua, even though she is 2 steps away from dead. She would not want to leave Kieran by himself with this guy.
Yeah.
Because she knows who this is. So as she flies up, I'm assuming she's seeing as Kieran is like has his dagger in the throat and is like slowly like lowering his body down, and she just kind of stops, like lands on the edge of the roof, just kind of like wide-eyed, and looks at him, and she's like, "Is he dead?"
Kieran doesn't even respond, just looks up, looks back at the throat that is now gone from the body.
Oops.
Looks back and just sits down on the roof next to the dead body.
And she's gonna take the couple steps over to where you're sitting and just kind of stand there. She's like breathing heavy, and she looks fucked up too. And she just looks at you and she goes, "Kieran, I'm going to give you a hug, and you're not going to like it, but I don't care." And she just throws her arms around you and gives you a hug. And you hear her whisper in your ear, like, "Thank you so much.
Watch the burns and the stabs.
Sorry.
And the bruises."
You're both just wincing in this
Yeah,
hug.
no, yeah. It hurts her as much as it hurts you.
Love hurts. Shut up.
The other 2 members here run off in a fucking hurry. They don't want to stick around for any of this, leaving the one member that is just kind of like looking at Severian, just kind of like stepping back slowly.
Dad.
You want to?
If he's trying to get away from me, I can opportunity attack.
Yeah, she is trying to get away from you.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to opportunity attack him.
Okay.
To try to pin him.
All right.
I'm going to use a Slayer die to add to my attack roll. I don't even think I needed it. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I'm not trying to damage him, like to kill him. I'm just trying to pin him down.
Okay. Yeah, so non-lethal, you're just trying to restrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope or fear?
Oh, hope, actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll take another Slayer die.
Yep.
Because you get Slayer die.
I can choose to take Slayer die instead of hope.
Right.
So
yeah, you have this individual pinned as wide-eyed. This furbolg looks like a purple-skinned is.
I think Bassigar is also like on the other end.
I was just trying to do what I was told. I just let me go. I won't do you any more harm.
Who was gonna just talk over him. Take his teeth out. They seem to have a thing for that. But Kieran got the other guy.
Oh, good. Yay.
Talking to him, my friend Bassigar told me I should ask people's names at the beginning of interacting with them.
As I could talk, but I just roar.
He told me it's polite. So, what is your name?
She is looking at you in utter terror.
Good.
My name is Bruni. They call me Hef.
Okay, hello, Bruni. My name is Severian. It's very nice to meet you. Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Zeph wanders out of the room and just sits down, like slowly slides down the wall next to you, and just casually watches.
Like I won't tell anybody about this. I'll run away from the city. Just please let me go.
Severian's very confused. Just hearing the rambling that's coming out of her mouth. You won't tell anybody because you're not leaving. You're going to be my dinner. But first, I would like some information.
Severian learned restraint.
I can just picture, like, as you're talking, like, you're slowly letting, like, the jaw unhinge just a little bit.
The drool is starting to leak out.
I'm already covered in viscera from the Minotaur,
the big guy.
Furbolg.
And the other dude who exploded on you.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want from me. She looks at you. Spends a fear to break the restraint. You see her almost her body goes limp as she pulls herself like through your legs, kind of slides, stands up, takes out a dagger and sticks a dagger right into your back.
All right.
Y'all try not to.
Maybe. Nope. That is a 13.
That misses.
Oh.
Severian dodges and he's going to try to pin her
I get
again.
a rally die, right?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Only if you're one of the good guys.
And she looks as she goes to stab you. The blade just gets caught in the thorns, doesn't even pierce your body. As you turn up and spin around, she lets go of the dagger. Shit.
That was dumb.
Is when Basagar, because he's still standing right by all of this, does Severian look like he's playing with his food?
I mean, at this point, yeah.
So he won't end up doing it.
Yeah, she goes to run away.
I'm pinning her again.
She is trying to fumble through her component pouch as she is like.
Oh man!
She grabs for something. What
falls out of her pocket?
She grabs her extra pair of underwear that was in her bag. Yeah.
Well, what was that doing in there? She tosses the panties aside and she goes through as she like fumbles a.
She's running away from me.
She is like trying to run away from you.
Okay, I got a 26 to hit.
Yeah, as she like fumbles and drops this artifact on the ground and she tries to go to catch it. That hits 100%.
I'm going to pin her again.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a bite out of her.
Oh, okay.
Shoulder, somewhere non-vital.
She screams.
Did I not make myself clear the first time?
She goes silent.
Tell us who this, aggregate?
The aborigate.
Abrogate.
Abrogate.
Thank you. You said aggregate, but then that was just in my abrogate.
Abrogate, yeah.
Yes.
Who is the agriculture?
Well, Basagar. Oh.
Speak or he will eat you whole.
I will eat more of you until you die. And after that point as well.
We are bringing the world back to its natural order. You have no idea what you're dealing with. Go ahead. Kill me if you must. I have endured enough.
What was the name for that group?
She takes off her mask, and her face is like from like just her eyes is the only clear skin she has. She has scars and marks and burn marks all over her face.
There was a name for this group, and I can't remember it.
Abrogate.
Yeah.
That was the name of them?
That's the name of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that was the switch that Kurt made us go cut ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked to Severian. This thing might blow up again, so do what you will.
Search first.
Kua's gonna one last time be like, I'm telling you, just take their teeth out.
Severian
And
looks like he's gonna start to devour her, but stops himself. He's like, "You look infirm."
She just stops talking. She takes a breath. You can see like the blood is trickling down her arm from your bite. She just starts breathing and starts going.
We remember this.
Zeph will follow Kua and over his shoulder because he doesn't want to watch. He's dealt with enough shit today.
I mean,
over his shoulder there will say, "Search her before you eat her," and just joins Kua out front.
I'm assuming you have her pinned to the ground, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she looks up behind her, glances at where this thing is that she dropped, and it's like too far out of her reach.
I'm not killing her. Severian looks at her and is kind of looking at her infirmity, blisters and boils and whatever else is going on. You look like you are in pain.
I am always in pain. That's what makes the pain worth dealing with.
That is something I understand all too well. Is that why you've joined this Abrogate? Because they've promised you something?
They have promised the world freedom of tyranny.
And pain?
Yes.
So that is why you've joined them.
Are you in pain?
Does it look like I'm in pain?
Constantly.
Yes.
Then maybe you should join our cause.
What is it exactly that your cause is said to deliver to you?
We are the Quiet Wake. The Quiet Wake are those that extract and eliminate. We make small decisions matter. Eliminate those that will make big decisions later. We were sent to eliminate the heirs.
I understand you have conviction, but if you die now, you will never know freedom from pain.
If I die now, I will be free from pain.
But
I feel like you know this all too well.
I do everything I can not to die before I experience freedom from pain. It is the only thing keeping me alive.
And how long are you willing to wait for that?
As long as it takes. I'm not dead yet.
You are a fool.
You're not dead yet. I'll let you go.
She goes through. Looks like she is moving her mouth in a certain way. As she is pinned to the ground.
Do I notice her fiddling with her mouth?
Yeah.
I'll release the pressure.
She releases the pressure as she goes and moves and grabs something and will go to attack you.
Okay.
This bitch is stupid.
It's pretty stupid. Go for it.
You gonna attack it?
Yeah, try it.
Okay. As you feel she hits tried and true.
Okay.
You look down. She isn't holding anything. Fuck. Just kill me now.
No.
Just trying to incite you.
No.
Severian.
Run.
She stands up.
I'm holding the thing she dropped, by the way. I'm just picturing Severian sitting on this person and a flaming bear sitting right beside, playing with the little trinket that she dropped.
Just like batting it back and forth. Like a cat with the arm.
It's as you're bobbling it back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, make a.
Oh, shit.
Jeez. Gotta be careful with your words, Bear Cigar.
Yeah, just make an agility reaction roll, please. I don't know.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yeah. That is 22 with hope. Or sorry, no, just 22.
Yeah, so as you're bobbling it back and forth, you bobble like a little bit too hard as this thing goes ting, 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 and bobbles away from you and goes over to the wall. Explodes a hole through that wall, exposing that larger room. She looks.
Was that the same explosion that we got hit last? Oh my god!
Yeah.
And we're just sitting on the roof. Look, we're bandaging ourselves and stuff, and we just look at each other.
You guys hear a.
Just no comment.
Both of us just go.
Keeps going.
You hear outside also, you hear the familiar of Cool walking.
You hear footsteps approaching fast from the doorway. Lady Sylvain, you hear footsteps as she disappears and reappears closer to you. Out of breath. What happened? I try to get as much of the ghost as possible.
You're a little late from out front.
Yeah.
Is she on the roof with us?
No, she's
downstairs.
She's down with them.
Okay.
Where's Kieran?
They're outside. Severian's playing with his food, and a talking flaming bear is talking to her.
Is everybody okay?
I think so.
She pops
as
up
he was just side-eyeing the big explosion on the other side.
She pops up to the roof, runs over to both of you. Like, okay, Kieran, are you? Oh my gosh, are both? Looks down at the guy just bleeding all over the ceiling or the roof. Are they gone? Sorry, let me catch my breath.
Cool will kind of been trying to work his way up to where they were at and kind of join, catching just that bit of "Are they gone?" Well, there was 3 alive. Well, maybe 2. Are they still playing with their food inside?
No, there was smoke, rebel, confusion. Looked like one of them was still alive, but being pinned.
So 2 others got away. Kieran took care of their leader here, and we managed to kill the rest.
Okay, that I can deal with.
Lady, this guy's name was Slade.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I know him well.
Oh, you do?
I knew him.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Yes, I have done a lot of digging. I have a whole dossier on him. He was one of the ones that we were looking into.
Yeah, well, I can probably give you a whole list.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sit down and have a good chat, me and you.
Yes, we will.
Kieran, I think you probably should be there too.
Yeah.
Cut to Severian, Zeph, Pinakua, and Bear Cigar.
No,
I want to.
Zeph,
I'm
Zeph
out
and
front.
Cool went outside.
I'm basically out front, sitting down on the stairs.
We both went out front.
So what are y'all doing during this?
He went up, so Zeph is literally just sitting there by himself, kind of leaned back and just spent.
So Kua met up on the roof because he was trying to get out to figure out what was going on and knew that they were up. So I'm picturing that he just like kind of tapped Zeph on the shoulder, was like, I'm gonna go check on them as they're talking to this person before Lady Tywin comes in, and so he just kind of hops up the facade at the front of the building and joins as she's up there on the roof with Kieran and Seraphina.
Tracking.
I do have a question though. I remember when we were coming in, we were talking about the bell tower that usually rings every day. Were we close to that, or we just were aware of where it was at? And
you are aware of its
commenting
location.
its absence,
right? So if let's say if that outline is the Virelia walls, right? So the front foyer area where the entrances would be the gutter run, the 2 rooms would be Ashward, the other 2 rooms would be Lowthorn, the big stone block would be
Ash Realm, and then the middle two would be Castle Ghorelitch, but way up high. Okay. So you guys were in the edge of Ashward,
right.
And the bell tower was literally right above you, just up higher on a spire of onyx.
Okay. It wouldn't be close enough that I could. My thought, I would like to try to ring the bell, but I don't want to get into the bell tower. I wanted to try and ring it with, like, if I put something a little bit sturdier on one of my arrows or something.
I see. Interesting.
If I were able to get close enough to be able to fire a shot at it, that's why I wanted to get up on the roof.
You know what? Anything is possible. So, yes, I will say it's going to be a hard shot.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would like
especially with a short bow.
Yeah. But I would like to try and do that. I want to at least try and hit it once.
Okay.
If it feels like I'm succeeding okay. Or actually, I have a plan. I'm going to try and hit it.
I will say the difficulty for this, because you are using a short bow trying to shoot up into a bell tower, difficulty for this is going to be 18.
Okay.
Not impossible. Very, very doable with shit added.
Okay. That is exactly 18. Okay.
With what?
It is with fear.
Yeah.
So here's my exchange for you to let me know if this would work. I would like to use my hold them off feature to do 2 subsequent shots in the same place.
Okay.
So that there are a total of 3 rings from the bell.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You take 3 shots as you watch the arrows arc over. Boom, boom, boom. As it reverberates, you almost feel the city hold its breath. As like at that moment of silence. As the murmur everywhere, there have been people that have kind of been watching and gathering into this cacophony of explosions and magic. And you, even now, you are just now realizing that there are bodies on the ground, on the ceiling from their initial strike for any of the guards. And there was, but just the moment that bell tower rings, you hear almost like a collaborative
just a little bit of my hope for theirs.
You don't know if it's the city or if it's the Lumora itself, but for a split second you give Virelia hope.
That's all I wanted.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell her to run. I don't want her to die. You will leave the Abrogate. You will leave the city. You will find somewhere you can settle down to be far away from all of this. If you die now, you will never know what it's like to live without pain. Run.
She backs up from you, like stumbles, and
I'm going to appear to give chase. Just stay right behind her until she's clear of all of my allies.
Yeah.
Out of the door, into the city.
Zeph, you see this Furbolg.
Was she even hurt?
Oh, yeah.
I bit her.
Yeah, she was literally on death's door.
She was one of the ones I shot initially.
Zeph picks his head up as he watches Severian chase her by.
Looney Tunes ass chase.
Yeah, those of us on the roof probably see this as well.
She runs away eventually, and she just gets to a point where she catches her stride, and her training takes in as you see her just running, and she's like leaping and going and using her.
What was her name again?
It was a B something.
It
was
That's right.
Her name was Bernie.
Right.
You see Bear
I'm
Cigar.
sure that won't come back to haunt us.
Bruni.
Yeah, Bruni.
You see Bear Cigar on.
She said, sorry.
No, you're good.
She said, her name was Bruni, but they called her Hef.
I was just going to say, you slowly see Bear Cigar moments after Severian leaves and just walks out, looks to Zeph and just plops down, still in bear form, on fire.
Zeph just nods and leans back again, just exhausted.
Yeah, so we have this moment. You guys are exhausted going through this fight. A lot of you have taken a lot of damage. This was a successful thwart at whatever this was. An extraction, a targeted attack for somebody. But you have this moment. I know we're just about at time, but if we want to have a conversation, I think now's the time to do it.
Cool. Kind of go slump over next to Kieran. All right, you win that one. And just kind of lean back, exhausted.
A few seconds later, Kieran's just, damn right I do.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know where you got this. And she lifts her hand because she's still holding the new cigarette light. She goes, I don't know where you got this, but the first shot out of it was freaking great.
That was you?
Yeah, I think
Don't do that
again. Did I hit you?
He like kind of turns and shows where his armor is just completely burnt off.
Oh, Kieran, I'm sorry. I just heard the big guy and I didn't know you were back behind there.
Let's practice a bit next time.
Yeah, well, it's not doing it anymore. I tried it again and it's not.
Please don't try again.
She's just sitting there flicking this fucking thing while she's explaining.
I think I must have done something wrong the first time or something.
Who was like conscious enough to be watching and just like flinches a little bit as you flick it in their general direction. Well, not at us, please.
Well, it wasn't. I to be fair, I was really, really angry, and I just knew they were coming to take me back. And yeah, I think I made it malfunction. I don't know.
It looks pretty functional to me. It felt pretty functional to me.
I mean, it was cool. I'm sorry you got caught in it. Should we go back downstairs to the rest of them? Because I think they would all die trying to get up here.
Probably.
Yeah.
I take offense to that.
I resemble that.
Lady Sylvain, I think that's a good idea. I have questions too that I love answers.
Yeah.
She snaps her fingers.
While all that's going on, Zeph looks over. Hey, Bass.
Yeah.
Where do you think everyone else is?
I have no idea.
Excellent.
I heard Kua shouting up, and he just kind of looks up.
Zeph looks up at the same
see,
time.
like, the blood dripping down from the rafters.
That's what was hitting Bastigar's head, and just like it like just takes a little bit of fire out every time.
Huh. That's really far.
Yeah, the blood from the guy's throat just slowly dripping off the front of the building.
I don't want to fly up there, but
yeah,
I'm sure they'll come down eventually.
I hope so.
Around the same time, Severian makes his way back.
Did you eat her?
Kind of slowly walking. But Bruni got away. She was too fast.
Zeph squints at Severian.
He's very obviously lying. He's not even trying to hide the fact.
I'm surprised you let her go.
She was obviously trained in the arts of stealth and evasion.
Yeah, She also tried to stab you in the back, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Literally.
Speaking of, you still have that dagger in your back.
I
Plus
guess we'll
one armor. New armor slot. Just kidding.
You pull it out, and it is a very useful and tactical dagger. Looks like a push dagger, something that would pierce through armor. So it does do extra damage to anybody wearing armor, and it is tipped with almost like a black ichor or oil.
Okay, I'll keep it.
So you can mark this in your notes, but it is laced with grindletooth venom. It has one use for the venom, and any target who marks a hit point from the attack are vulnerable until they clear an HP.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good old Grundletooth.
Yeah, I was going to say. That's the
You might
first
have to
thing I
send
thought
that to
of.
me. My thing is going slow.
The ichor from somebody's grundle.
Grindle.
Probably the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Severian will pull that out of his back and kind of grunt like,
I mean,
see?
She left you with a
nice
gift.
and sharp. Gift? Do you want a gift?
No.
Kind of like jab it into your ribs. If you have ribs.
I mean, yeah, I'm a bear.
Not very hard.
It's all just fluff.
Severian's very curious as to what Bruni tasted like.
Because
she was sick.
No, she wasn't necessarily sick. She was in pain. It wasn't the boils and disease that you saw on the guild's faces. These were scars and burn scars and just a life of torture and pain.
Okay.
Right. So, but she was a furball, so she tasted like beef.
Nice.
Oh no.
She was thoroughly tenderized to like maybe kind of like Kobe
It took
beef.
a lot not to indulge.
Like you know how they massage the cows to make the. I mean, she was a different type of massage.
I mean,
but
after a taste of that Minotaur,
was she an 80-20, a 90-10? You know, anyway.
Nice marbling.
After a taste of that Minotaur, Severian's going to go back inside and finish off whatever's left.
Search the bodies first.
There's no body left to search. It's fine.
On the Minotaur, no.
The weapon is there. You do see a large great club or great maul. I can't remember what the exact equipment is called in here, but it is a two-handed melee weapon. There are the other members of the assassin poisoners is what they were. They each have a grindle-tooth dagger on them, and there's two more of those little trinkets.
The bombs.
Oh. Grenades.
Kua goes to grab one of the bombs and then just kind of looks at his own hand, shakes his head, and walks away.
It is a wick bomb. I don't think that may not be a thing. That's part of an adversary's repertoire, but I don't know if it's in.
If it's an item.
There is a nearly identical item.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Nice.
But that's basically what it is.
Zeph will look over at Bass. You know, those assholes are pretty fucking
annoying.
Sure, but I was thinking more fanatical.
I agree.
It's disturbing.
This Abrogate is...
They're still people.
They are.
Yeah, but
their intentions are wrong.
They might be, but maybe they're not as extreme as we've perceived.
Look, I've dealt with the guild. I've dealt with desperation. I've never seen a level of fanaticism like that. And it makes me concerned with what they're probably capable of.
They believe in what they're doing.
Yeah.
If we can figure out why, exactly who's leading them.
Then what?
I don't know, but they're still people.
People are capable of great things, but also pretty terrible things.
I understand. Severian's indulging in the corpse there.
Actively munching.
Thinks nothing of it.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do we do now?
Well, sleep. I think we need to find some place to recover because none of us after that are in shape for much of anything.
I think right then, Kieran will roll over on the roof and use that movement to shadow step down. Just face down on the floor.
Shadow plant.
So you're leaving Seraphina up there with the body?
Yes.
So she's just going to stand there for a minute and look at it and kind of...
Kua's still there with you for
the
now.
roof's not completely flat, right? It's got some
It's going to have some type of drainage. Yeah.
Right. So with
Just
her
if this changes what
negative
you're doing.
1 strength, she is going to do. Actually, could she use her whip? Because when you crack the whip, it pushes people back from melee to close.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So she's going to use her whip to knock his body off the front of the building, and it just lands on the ground directly in front of where Bass and Zeph are sitting. And then she flies down and lands, and she's like putting her whip back on her thing, and she goes, "Kieran got him."
Before you leave the roof, Ku is just going to be, "Oh, nice job." As he's still on the roof with you.
Oh, I thought you would come down already.
No, I hadn't gone down yet.
Oh.
So that's what I was trying to catch you and say. Is like Kua's still up here if that changes what you're doing. But he just could work, and then he'll hop down.
Cool.
Bastigar looks
Search
up
the body.
and he goes, "Is it raining men?"
Apparently.
Raining man.
Sure.
As you say that, Kua's hopping down the building.
I get up a little bit and I just, are you like face down, Kieran, like
Yes.
on the ground?
in the building a
Like,
little
yeah,
bit.
just
but
inside.
He just kind of like motions his paw a little bit. Are you okay?
check the body.
Yeah, like I
Okay.
said. Hey, Karen. Nice work.
Just one of his arms split up, goes like thumbs up.
And Seraphina's going to kind of walk between you two. Like she's walking. She's so tired and just hurts. Everything hurts. And she walks in and goes, "Kieran, does the ladies, she has someplace here that maybe we could take a nap? Or are we going all the way back to the safe house?
Oh, God, no.
That's really far.
There's got to be a bed somewhere in here, right?
I'll
I think you
sleep
hear
on
a
the
light
floor."
snoring from Kieran.
Lady Darwin's here, right?
Lady Darwin.
Yes. She's kind of like looking over, like, and kicking some of the other excrements and
Dead bodies. Yeah.
dead bodies.
Do you have beds?
Yes. Here.
Oh my God.
Right through that newly renovated door.
Those guys were assholes.
Is Ridian
It's so
still with
far.
us? Because he came.
No.
No. They stayed in the.
Oh, so
safe
he
house.
stayed with Wilhelm? I thought
No, he was with us.
No, he was with us.
Yeah, he left to go elsewhere. He didn't stay behind, but he
Yeah,
broke
he
off.
came like with us, but
Right.
then he kept going.
Yeah.
He knows where we were.
Right. Okay.
Sure.
And Mista. Mista was with the kids and the king.
Mista stayed back.
That's right. Yeah.
Very important.
Very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
I grab Kieran, kind of like a bear would grab a mama or like a mama bear would grab a cub with its mouth, and just like huck him over my shoulder, to where he like flies over me and like lands on my back.
He almost has a trauma response from the fire.
You take a point of damage.
No.
Make a death move. Kieran, I need you to make a go out with a blaze of glory.
You're already dead.
Somebody search the body.
And we'll follow or like go towards Lady Darwin's instruction on the newly opened door.
Yeah.
So Ridian, does he come running up?
Yeah, we'll say Ridian comes running up. Oh, wow. What went down here?
A lot.
I see that. Everybody okay?
No.
For the most part.
We're here.
He's counting heads.
We're alive.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still a dead body, like laying right outside the doorstep.
Several dead bodies.
Yes.
You would see Bersigar and Kieran walking in.
Yeah.
I heard the bells ring. Only 3.
Yeah.
Which is odd, but it gives me hope.
That's all
That
I
would
can
mean-
manage.
You, and hopefully Sylvan. I don't know who else would be alive.
Ridian.
What? Yes.
It was me. I only had 3 arrows that I could make up there. Don't think about it too much.
Oh. Okay.
That was you?
We know at least 3 of these fucks are alive.
As a little ghost Kieran like comes out of his mouth.
Well done. That might just be enough. shake him up. I went and tried to take a peek at what I could see. The Gorebound they're all being held captive in the grounds by some force or some group.
Huh?
What did Valina say? The Abrogate, right?
Yeah.
It might be them. It might be the full force.
What this was.
Well, this was some of them.
Some of them, yeah.
Well, it looks like they are getting ready to take the Ghorelitch.
Oh fuck!
I'm not sure what the rest of the Ashen Rings are. You mentioned that there was some uncertainty with the Ashen Rings, right? What names did you tell me?
I'm joking. We didn't walk in yet. So we're still out there. I don't know if you're still sleeping, but
so it goes over to you, roll. Oh shit. Y'all are just gonna.
It doesn't hurt him.
Doesn't. He takes. He grabs like a little med pack or some bandages and starts applying some bandages and gauze to your burns and things and starts wrapping you up to try to staunch any open bleeding wounds.
I think Kieran would have taken care of most of that just by tearing apart what's left of his armor.
Yeah. All right. Well, we need to get you guys fixed up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go in the back room.
Sure.
He walks back there. You can kind of see this room back here. Kieran, what is that room? That room is literally blocked off from any type of access unless you are a ghost of Ghorelitch that can shadow step into it. But it now has a open doorway.
This is rare air, people.
Yeah. What is in that room?
I think this is kind of something between a little clubhouse and like the private barracks. Like everyone has their own little room, like all the ghosts, and then there's a common area in the middle with all the common snacks, drinks, whatever else, but also a lot of supplies on the back wall. And
so it's like a war room and like the ground floor of a frat house.
Yes.
Okay.
That feels so much more descriptive than it should be.
Yeah.
We all immediately knew what that looked like.
Yeah. There's a big bulletin board with red string going everywhere. Yeah. But yeah, it has a hole in the wall that luckily all you guys have access to. So he walks back here as Lady Diowen kind of sits down in one of the chairs behind a desk and is just looking at all of you as you guys stumble and limp and slump into whatever.
Kind of lean down
surface.
and let you fall into a chair, Kieran.
Yeah, sit pretty heavily in that and look up at Lady Sylvain and Rudian.
Yeah, Severian will try to brush all of the viscera off of himself before he moves into the next room, saying that everyone else is going that way.
I'm imagining that these are the cheap metal beds, just enough that it's technically works.
Like the tube bunk bed, metal beds.
Yeah, but just I'm imagining it's single beds because you said it's individual dorms.
Has their own.
Yeah. Some poor bastard, Kua goes in and sits on somebody's bed, which with his weight just.
You said there were 6 ghosts,
yes.
Right? Yeah. So roll a d6 for me.
Oh no.
Well, you roll a d6 too. What'd you get?
2.
Okay. You walk in. You don't know whose bed you crush.
I ask no questions.
Yeah, but it bends to your frame as there is just a perfect Pinakua-sized dent in the frame.
I think that's probably the one that has a little bit more of an opening now, thanks to a certain doorway being opened.
Yeah, it is probably the one right next to the door.
Yeah.
The new door.
The new door. You're right. Prince Ridian walks in, looks at all of you, breathes. How do you guys feel about a task force?
Huh?
What is that?
Who?
We need people to work for the king. I know you technically are family, so you're almost required for this part.
Seraphina is just sitting there pointing her finger at Zeph and looking at Ridian.
Ridian kind of looks at between both of you. You have some stake in this game.
Yeah.
We need that castle back. Now, you said that you were on a quest before.
Yeah.
What quest was this?
We got to figure out what the root cause of all of this is. I think I believe, think this is symptomatic, not the origin. So, sure, we can try and make things a little bit better, but if we don't get rid of that root, it's just going to keep coming back.
We were given guidance to look towards the Onyx Spires and the Verdants and the Hamwood.
And under the castle, too. Am I remembering that right? I don't know. It's been a long day.
Wilhelm said that whatever it was, the curse was underneath the castle.
That's it.
If you guys are going to be treading down into the ritual tunnels of Ghorelitch, you're going to need some assistance. Something to light your way, keep you from the oppression that place holds. That place is old. It's not for the faint of heart. He takes off a satchel that he's been carrying, kind of sets it down, and you can hear the sound of what sounds like metal clanking together. He starts pulling out these daggers, and he starts kind of flaying them out and hands each of you a dagger. These daggers are ceremonial as well as functional. They will light your path in the darkness when you need it the most. Think of them as dagger lights.
He said it, and we all just looked up at him with this look like, oh, you.
These dagger lights will, like I said, if you activate them, the hilt will glow, giving you a light in the darkness. That's what you need to be for us. It's a light in our darkness. There is darkness that plagues this kingdom. I have not found the strength to go delving into these ritualistic tunnels, for the Lumora can't even reach down there. So think of that. It might be where your answer lies. Maybe you need to go, I don't know, become stronger before you get down there. But I was waiting for a moment like this. Kieran, I was going to bring this up to you soon, but now that there is another member of the family involved, and it seems like you guys have struck a chord with each other. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even think that the ritualistic tunnels were to blame, but Elric seems to be doing better. So these are the last ones of their kind. There was only 6 of them made.
Is there any resemblance to these ceremonial daggers to what we saw on Wilhelm's body? Because, Kieran, you said there was a ceremonial dagger too, didn't you?
That was ceremonial sword.
Or
that was just a saber.
Oh,
saber, saber and a dagger. He had both of them, but they were basically just showpieces.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Like,
gotcha.
I mean, the Marine Corps saber is a functional saber, but it is a show saber.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That one's ceremonial in the like pomp and circumstance.
I'm a royal kind of way.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah. So it's got all the designs and the filigree and like everything that like you could almost read the history of the Virel family on the inscriptions of the blade. We got a dagger light, y'all. We're gonna end our session there.
Who's low on hope?
Who's low on hope? We got prayer dice to dish out.
I have 22 total resource slots. You know how many I haven't marked yet?
How many?
1.
2.
Well, I have 5 total.
I have
which
one
is a
hope left.
All right,
the other is a hit point.
Take 4.
Okay.
So
thank you.
And that's it. That's my 3rd prayer dice because I use the other 2 during the session.
So we
all right.
We end this morning battle because legit it's still morning.
And I'm oh Jesus Christ, it fucking is. And I'm rolling my rally die to recover as much stress as it'll give me.
Oh, here, I should just roll my rally die.
Nice.
Good roll.
It's reduced stress. That's it.
Yes, you can use it to reduce your stress.
Hey, I am fully clear of stress.
So am I.
Nice.
Wow.
must be nice.
Are we going to take a long rest? Or
Please, for the love of God,
it's still
say yes.
morning. I think we can only take a short.
We just got done with the
I
long
think we don't
rest.
have to be constrained by D&D rules.
Right.
We are not.
There are no constraints
We can
on
sleep
long
through the
rest.
day.
I can take a midday nap for as long as I need.
Yeah, like you could take the rest of the day to lick your wounds, to communicate.
Power nap.
I think we have to repair armor.
Right.
And,
Do we
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
do
Strategize, plan.
downtime
Yeah.
and
I mean, because it sounds like we need
Preparing.
to move, but we also need to recover.
Let me throw this at you here.
All right.
You guys can take some downtime, do a long rest, and as you prepare, I want you to think about what Prince Ridian has said, what that means, the dagger lights, what you would prepare for, and then we'll say you guys can take the rest of the day, or however long, if you even want to make that. Then, but yes, but like I said, we will end our session there. We might continue to talk about this for a little bit, and we might post it on a talking about Daggerlight later as we prepare and go forward. But that way we don't have to put all this on a episode. But we're going to end there after this fight. It was a grueling fight. I know most of the session was the battle. We will post pictures. Some of us were taking pictures throughout the encounter, and we'll put it on our socials and kind of try to put them in order, possibly if we can.
We'll do our best.
We'll do our best. But we just want to make sure that we say an ever-going thank you to the people at Darrington Press for this game, Daggerheart. We love it so much. We love telling this story together. I hope that comes through in the podcast that you guys can hear. But we wouldn't be doing this without them. So thank you guys very much.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Amen.
we love you.
That's just going to be the bit that's used forever.
That took me off guard.
Darrington Press. We love you.
Somewhere Spencer Stark is like, thanks, Peter.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. And make sure you tune in next time, because, as always, the fate of our adventurers is TBD.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh my God. We all died.
That was close.
That was down to the
Holy
wire.
shit.
Darrington Press.
We love you.